Hi guys, welcome to Lizzie Dean Makes. I'm Lizzie Dean and today I thought I would share with you my birthday Primark haul. So this Sunday coming is my 30th birthday and my mum and my sister sent me £130 in money for Primark vouchers to go out and buy myself some new outfits and things, some treats for me. I've been poorly for 8 months solidly out of the previous year, from November last year until July, and I'm on the mend now. I've got my medication sorted and I'm doing a phased return to work and things are definitely on the up. But for a long time I was pretty immobile. I had severe vertigo problems and I couldn't really walk or do anything, moving around or anything without falling over and becoming very dizzy, and the dizziness as well makes you very tired. So I was basically asleep for 8 months, apart from a few sort of periods of the day when I was feeling fine, and that was basically my life for a long part of this last year. Obviously being off sick for such a long period of time, you're only on statutory sick pay. Going back to work on an extended phased return to work, we were only doing part-time hours and building them up slowly, means that my salary hasn't jumped back to where it was before being ill. So for a large part of this year, financially I've been sort of out of action, which has sort of put us on the back foot financially. So my mum and my sister wanted to send me some money so that I could have a sort of birthday blowout and sort of do some pampering. So that's what I have done, and my friend Danielle and I went to Swindon today, which is one of our nearest Primarks. They're all a long way from us. So we went on a bit of a road trip to Swindon and went and did a big Primark shop and it was really good fun. It was extravagant, it was good. So I've got two massive big bags of Primark goodies to share with you. So I thought I would do a bit of a video about what I got in Primark and how much it all cost and just how much fun it was. And I also thought I would show you my lovely watch that I just got from Danielle for my birthday present. I've got it early. I got all my birthday presents early because we are going to a wedding this weekend. This Saturday is one of our best friends as a couple. The groom was an old school friend of my husband's and went to the same school as me, and his lovely wife is very crafty, very frugal, very vegetarian. She's very much like me and we get on like a house on fire. So they're the couple that we do coupley things with most, probably out of all of our friends, because they're also not got kids yet, so we're the last ones standing almost. So yeah, we hang out a lot with them. So I'm doing the flowers for her table centres for her wedding with succulents and things. So we'll be doing that on, I've done some already, we're doing the rest of those on Thursday, and we're taking them all down to the farm where the wedding's being held on Friday night. We're camping on the farm in the beginning of October because the hotel rooms, of course we would need to stay for 2 nights, were £140 plus, and that wasn't happening. But we can stay for free on the farm, so we are going in our tent with our hot water bottles, and my friend's lending me some thermal long johns to keep us warm, and we will be camping. So I will be camping in a field for my 30th birthday, and then we're going to have lunch with all of our school friends at a nice little pub in Devon called the Fingalbrook Inn, Fingalbridge Inn, something like that. I can't remember. That's what we're going to do. So I am going to be getting dressed and ready to attend a wedding and my birthday meal from a field. Imagine there'll be toilets because there's a wedding reception venue, but I don't know what other facilities there'll be, so I've got to plan this in advance, wash and straighten my hair directly before we leave on Friday so that it'll be in semi-decent state for Saturday morning. I just hope for the best with my nails, that they'll keep up after pitching a tent in a field. So I thought I would do a bit of a Primark haul and show you. Okay, so I've got everything out of the bags and put it on the bed so that I can show you what I've got. So the first thing I want to show you is this dressing gown, and it has a sleepy bunny rabbit hood. How adorable is this? So it's super fluffy, and it's got little bits of sparkle to it. So anyone that knows me knows that I am obsessed with pyjamas, and I like to get changed into pyjamas the second I get home. Spend all my weekends completely in pyjamas if possible. And I like walking around my house in my dressing gown and my PJs. That's my favourite place to be. Also with a hot cup of fruit tea. So I just really enjoyed this. I mean, how could you not? Look at that cute little face. So a glittery fluffy bunny dressing gown. So that was either 10 or 13 pounds. I've taken the label out now already because I've already put it on downstairs earlier. So I also got some pyjamas because I have to get new pyjamas because I just love them. My sister got me loads earlier in the year, so I don't actually have quite a few pyjamas, but I saw these and they have sweet dream foxes and little owls, and owls are my favourite. So they were really cute. I thought I would get myself them. So I'm going to have all new pyjamas and dressing gown tonight, which is going to be really nice. Oh, £13 was the price of the dressing gown. So I also got a tummy control cami and briefs thing for the tummy control. I'm going to be Cinderella in the panto in our local town this year. I had a costume fitting last Sunday and I could barely fit into the beautiful ball gown that Cinderella transforms into. So I need to control the tummy a bit, I think. Or Cinderella's going to be a bit breathless with singing. I also found this really nice sort of teal suede skirt, which looks really cute. You can't see at all how tall I am, but it comes quite a long way down the thigh, and I thought that would be really nice with some boots and black tights or leggings or something like that, and just a really nice piece that I can wear for work, or even dress it up. It's a really nice colour as well. Teal is the colour I did my wedding. And I've got these lovely patterned trousers. So these are a possible contender for what I might wear to the wedding. I have got a dress that I'll show you in a second. So if I don't wear these to the wedding, I'll probably wear these for my 30th birthday bash the following day. Either that or the skirt. Not sure. And they were £7, and the skirt was £8. £8 for the skirt, £7 for the capri trousers, something like that. I'm not sure what you call those. So this is the dress, and this was actually reduced to £10, and it's got these beautiful embroidered flowers on. I don't know if you can see them, they're really nice. And it's got a sort of rubberized thing to hold up because it's a, let me just whack the mic, hold it up because it's a boob tube top with a very swishy skirt on the bottom. So hopefully that's what I will be wearing to the wedding on Saturday. I may put straps on it, I may not. I'll see when I try it on at home whether or not I think I can get away without putting on any straps on it. I don't actually have a strapless bra either, so if I do I'll have to tuck the straps under. And this cardigan, which I absolutely love. This grey cardigan is one of my favourites because it's super warm. It's like wearing a dressing gown out and about and at work and things. And this one is also really thick like that. And it's just the most beautiful colourway. You can see there. It's all peaches and pastel and corally with this sort of black thread running through and white threads running through. So it's just really interesting texture, really interesting colours, and I like this colour palette on me. corals and peaches are my favourites, and I just really liked this. And this was £13, but this will probably be worn every other day in the office. A lot, for many years. I really do like cardigans. I like knitting, I like pyjamas. I'm definitely older than 30. And I got myself a couple of new bras, just one black and one white, which is what I tend to do with bras. If I find one that fits, I'll get multiples of it in different colours, normally black and white. I actually already had this bra in peach and cream, but my husband washed it and it went blue. But he meant well, so we won't tell him off. I also got 2 packs of unicorn socks. Aren't they just so cute? These ones are £3 and these ones are £3.50, so 6 pairs of unicorn socks for £6.50, which is pretty good, I think. I got these grey fluffy suede boots, which I used to have a pair of these that I got from Sports Direct, or just whatever the other one is called that's on the high street, that's a sports shop, years and years ago, and I wore them to death, and I really liked them. And when I saw these, I just thought, for £8 I absolutely have to have them, because I will wear these, and they are so fluffy inside. I don't know if you can see how cute and fluffy they are inside, and they'll just be really comfortable. So I'll be wearing essentially slippers and a dressing gown to work for the foreseeable future, I think. I also got another pair of shoes, which were these gold ballet pumps. I used to have a pair almost identical to these, and I loved them and I wore them all the time. Gold goes with everything, and I really liked those. Eventually they did bite the dust, but I saw these today and they were £3.50, so they were definitely going in the shopping basket. And I probably will wear those to the wedding. As it's in a field, I don't think I want to wear heels, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll see how I'm feeling later on when I try the outfits on contenders for the wedding. I then also picked up a bulk cotton briefs, because you know you need them. So that was £9 for 14 pairs. I also got some flesh coloured fishnet tights. Now I don't wear fishnets, but when I used to do the cheerleading for charity, part of the outfit when we were out and about doing marathons and things like that, often it would be at chilly times of year, and we would wear gloss flesh coloured tights and flesh coloured fishnets over the top, and it makes your legs look really slim and really firm and toned. So I figured I would get some of these and wear them over some flesh coloured tights with my party dress, and it might help make my legs look like I've done some exercise this year, which obviously I haven't. I also got some exfoliating gloves. I love these, I always have them. They were £1 for 2 pairs, so bargain. And I got a detangling shower brush. So I use the tangle teaser on my dog, but I've never had a tangle teaser for myself, and I really fancied one because I naturally have very curly hair. I like to straighten it now recently because I've had it dyed blonde and I like the way it looks straight, but it is normally very curly, so I don't normally brush it between days. Only on the days that I wash it, I brush it before I wash it and after I washed it before I let it dry, because once it's dried into curls, if you brush it you end up with an afro, a giant lion's mane, which is not an ideal look with my haircut. It really doesn't go well, so I don't brush my hair once it's dried curly. but this would be really good for actually being able to get the knots out, because curly hair does tangle, and I thought this would be really good to have in the shower, to actually be able to do that before and after I've washed my hair, which is when I normally brush it. I also picked up this perfume, which was £6 and smells divine. It's really nice. I've got 2 other perfumes that I got from Primark a while back that were £2 each in the smaller bottles. One's called Gorgeous and one's called Beautiful. It's obviously, you know, and I really liked them, and so I went and had a look at all of the perfumes today, and this one just smells so good, so I'm really pleased with it. And the bottle is really cute as well. They've put a lot of effort into it. It's called Tease, this one, but look at this bottle. It's all faceted glass, so it looks all crystally, and then it's got a very glittery lid on it as well. It's just super bling and super pink and smells amazing, so I really enjoyed that. I have also picked up these things for doing buns. My friend's little girl, who you will have seen in the Calm Balm video, she helped me to make the Calm Balm. She's really into potion making. She used to do ballet, and her mum used to do her buns for ballet with these things, and I was really impressed, and so I thought I would give them a go. So they were 80p, and I thought, well, you know, if it really doesn't work, I'll give them to the little girl, and 80p is 80p. I also got these frosted rose, but essentially rose gold fake nails. I love fake nails because you can just glue them on yourself at home. It's much cheaper than going to the salon. You know, in an ideal world, if I had lots and lots of money, I'd probably go to the salon and get gels and acrylics done all the time and have amazingly beautiful nails, but I don't. And I have been struggling to find a metallic rose gold nail varnish. So when I saw these, and they were reduced to £1 a pack, so I bought 2 packs. They've actually got 24 nails in each pack, so I've got 48 nails there, so hopefully there should be some that fit, and if I lose any, then I've got some spares, because you do lose plastic nails when they ping off. So I've got a load of nail glue, little bottles that I bought off eBay, and I carry one in my handbag when I've got fake nails on. If I ping them off, then I glue them back on, and I really like having nice nails. I also picked up a whole bunch of different face masks. I've got an apricot heat therapy mask, I've got a purifying papaya creamy mask, a deep cleansing blueberry bubble mask, and a hydrating coconut creamy mask. And then I also picked up this Love to Glow face mask with Moroccan clay and Himalayan bamboo charcoal. So it's both clay and charcoal. So I've had charcoal masks before and I've had clay masks before, but this is both. Love to Glow is who I get my exfoliator from, and it actually says in the back here that it's a rich, luscious exfoliating face mask. So 3 in 1, you know, what's not to love? And it was only £3. So brilliant, you know. I really do like enjoying doing face masks. I do quite a lot of them at the moment. And I picked up this £4 replenishing night cream with Q10 and green tea, which says it does 24-hour moisturisation. So I've been having problems with dry skin in the last year or so. I always have problems with spots because for some reason I still have acne age 30, which is a very hormonal family, women in my family, and I have terrible skin, hence all the face masks. But I thought I would give this a go, as it's supposed to be really good moisturising, and Q10 I've heard a lot about. My husband's actually taking Q10 supplements as one of the supplements I give him, so I thought I would give that a go. I picked up this Winter Spice Frosted Cinnamon Smelly Candle, which smells just really, really lovely. It says it burns for up to 16 hours. I was umming and ahhing in the supermarkets and things of getting a scented candle. So obviously you hear a lot about Hygge. I'm not sure how you pronounce Hygge. Hygge. It's Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, somewhere in that region. And it's sort of all about getting really cozy and snuggly and things in the winter. And I read somewhere that whichever country of those three that it is, they sell more scented candles than anywhere else in the world. And it's really like a big thing of feeling all snuggly and warm in the winter. So I figured I've got my snuggly cardigan on, my big snuggly dressing gown, and my face mask and things, and I'll put on my spiced cinnamon candle and snuggle in for the winter. I also picked up this PS Pro, which is the new Primark professional makeup range, which is actually really good. I tried all of their stuff today and I was really impressed. And this is a colour corrector primer. So it was reduced from £5 to 50p, and it says that this yellow colour correction primer brightens the complexion. So they had this one in yellow and they had another one in green that dealt with redness. This one was reduced to 50p. I ummed and ahed about getting the other one, but it wasn't reduced by very much, and £5 seems an awful lot for some green concealer. I'm not sure how good it will be, so I'll try this one. Then I also got the PS Pro My Perfect Colour, which is a tinted moisturiser, and I tried this colour, which is vanilla, on my hand, and I have real trouble finding foundation that matches my skin colour, because I am beyond ivory white. Really pale, but this actually seemed a pretty good match. Normally I end up filling up my foundation with simple moisturiser to thin the colour out and make it less orangey on me, because it's such a bad match, and otherwise it doesn't really help, it hinders. But this looked to be a really good colour. So this was £4, and it's called Colour Vanilla in the PS Pro foundation. So if you're really pale skinned, this is a good idea perhaps. I also got 2 lipsticks. They were 90p each. This one is called Vintage Rose, and it's lovely. It's a little bit darker. I'll show you that. I say a little bit darker. I'm not good with dark tones of red, purple, burgundies. This is still very pale compared to those, but it's a really nice colour. And for 90p, I thought, you know, I'll try it and see. And I really liked it because I put that on in M&S Cafe earlier when we were having lunch. And this one is super pastel pink, and it's called Cupcake. My friend tried this on. She's got a much darker hair and darker complexion, and this one was too light pastel-y pink on her, but I think it'll work on me because I've got pale on pale. I then picked up this lip liner pencil in Candy Pink, which was £1, which I think will go quite well with that pale pink cupcake and Candy Pink, because I'm just not sweet enough already. I then found this blush cream stick, which was reduced to 50p. Shush, Charlie. Sorry. So this is basically, it's a blusher that you put on, and it's liquid rather than powdered. But I thought that would be fun, and it was only 50p. It's a really pretty colour. It's called Nude Blush. I then got some cleansing water. Now I saw another YouTuber talking about cleansing water. I'd never heard of it. I've heard of cleanse, tone and moisturise, but I'd never heard of cleansing water. So my dog's obviously having a funny 5 minutes outside the bedroom door. So this was £2, and I thought I would give it a go. if it helps, then it helps, and for £2, you know, I'll enjoy a pamper session either way. It says it's rose and vitamin E, so that sounds good. And this is a cucumber and vitamin E skin tonic. This was also £2, and again I thought I'd have a bit of a pamper session on the nights. So at the moment I'm doing 8-hour days, which to most people is a normal working day, but when you're coming up from basically sleeping all day, that's quite a push. So I'm doing 8 hours, 4 hours, and then an hour-long nap right in the middle of the office. I don't care, I'll sleep anywhere. I have to have a sleep in the middle of the day, have a little nap, and then get up and do another 4 hours at the end of the day. So by the time I'm getting home, I'm really tired at the moment, which I think is quite natural. So in the evenings I'm doing face masks and bubble baths and trying to be very chill, and then go to bed early to try and get enough sleep in before the next day. I'm having rest days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm only actually working 3 days a week at the moment, but building up, and so I'm going to do a bit of a pamper sesh with all of these. And I also got this argan and jojoba oil rescue hair mask, which was £2, which says it restores shine and smooths hair. So I don't know if you find this, but when I dye my hair, I always find that after I've dyed it and used that special conditioner that they give you in the packet with the dye, my hair is so lovely and smooth and soft for the first day, 2 days, but my normal conditioner doesn't seem to have the same effect. So I saw this and I thought this might be similar to that special conditioner they give you in the packet. I don't know if it's the conditioner or the hair dye, either way. So I thought I would have a go with this. Yes, it says apply a generous amount from mid-lengths to ends, avoiding roots, and rinse thoroughly after a few minutes. So it sounds like you use it sort of like a normal conditioner. It's not a leave-in or anything special. And finally, after all that, I got these super bling headphones, which you can see are pink and glittery. So they've got all these little diamante sort of pink sequiny things stuck on the heads. So I saw these on the website because I went on the website and did a pre-Primark shop in my imagination on their website, and I saw these and I thought I just had to have them. So these were £7, and I listen to audiobooks. I'm a software developer by trade, so I sit and I code for a long time, and a lot of the people in my team wear headphones and listen to music. I listen to audiobooks, which for me seems to work really well when I'm coding. I don't know how it gets me in the flow state, but it really does. So I like listening to audiobooks, and listening to The Long Cosmos, which is Stephen Baxter and Terry Pratchett, and it's the last of a 4-book series that's really good, and I'm enjoying that at the moment. So I will be very bling in the office as I'm sitting coding. It's also a sign of don't talk to me, I'm coding, when you put your headset on. So you know, why not do it with style with some pink diamante? So that is the last thing. So I've got an awful lot of things for my birthday. So big thank you to my mum and to my little sister Alex for sending me the funds to go on a massive Primark haul. I've really enjoyed myself today. I think I'm going to go and have a bubble bath and do some face masks and things this evening. I'm off to work in Panto tomorrow, and then doing the succulents on Thursday, ready for this wedding which we're leaving for on Friday. So I've got Friday and Monday off work. So we're getting ready to go. So we'll be getting all of the camping gear down out of the loft and doing the flowers, packing up the car and the trailer, and heading on down to Devon for what will hopefully be a wonderful weekend. So I'm sure I will catch up with you at some point soon, but otherwise thanks for watching. Bye.